Solid first fish of the day, white horny toad. Never tried this spot before, but it looks to be good. And I got my frog back. Solid fish on the horny toad. As soon as it hit the water, he started waking up. I saw him chasing it for a little bit. Nice fish. So 2 bass so far. Saw 2 snakeheads. Spooked both of them. But let's see if we could get another one. Let's let this guy go. There he goes. Oh, wake. Oh. Sometimes I get excited, set the hook too early, because they just nudge it. For all those freshwater guys out there going to be making fun of me and putting me on blast. Oh! Missed him again. Come on, Vic. Quit being a goober. What's up, guys? That is a lot of ducks for that little mom. You don't see that many ever. I guess the other mom either got eaten or abandoned her babies. There we go. Always at pipes, guys. Always a bass sitting at a pipe or a snakehead. Just gotta reel it past them real slow, and they're bound to explode on it. Little bass. Little dink bass. No shortage of these guys in this spot. Got my frog back. It's a plus. Unharmed. Right around that pipe. It's a good ambush point for them. Oh, there's one right there on bottom. There's one right there. I can't spook him though. He's just chilling. I wonder if he's gonna eat. Let's see if I can sight feed this to him. Oh, he sees it. I don't know. They're being a little spooked. They're being, I think, since the sun's not out that hot, since the sun's not out and that bright, they're kind of being sluggish. They're not tanning themselves like they usually are on top. When they're sitting on bottom like that, they're usually not feeding. At least from my experience. Ooh, something just blew up right there. So they're here. Might just be a bad day for them at this spot. They're not being very aggressive or feeding very well. I saw 2 and both of them spooked. Didn't even go for it at all. Oh, that was a nice hit. Heard that pop. All right, on to the next lake. Got what, 4 bass, 5 bass here. Saw some snakeheads. Missed them or spooked them. Oh. Was not expecting that at all. Little bass. Little guy. Real little snakehead. There's one. Ate it on the pause. Oh boy, there's a big one, there's a big one, there's a big one. Oh, oh. Oh, it got weeded up, it got weeded up. Oh, that's a big one. That was a really big one, but my thing got weeded up. Crap. Hopefully he eats again. Came out from right along that bank over there. This looks like a very good area. Already got a little bass on. Didn't even set the hook. Those little ones just grab it, don't even deploy the hook. They just sit there and bite on, munch on it with their little mouths and just grab the legs. Oh. Oh, nice bass. That's the one that popped it. Okay. Sometimes they see it one time and they just get spooked and then they never come back. Other times you can throw it at their face 18 times and play with them and they don't care. But especially in a little canal like this, real shallow where they can see you, I make as far casts as possible away from you. Oh, there was one, just like that. See, far cast, they can't see you, and they blast it on top of the water. Because they're in here. I know they're in here, they're just sitting out deeper because it's so shallow on the bank. Really a nice fish. See that spot? There's that false eye on their tail. There we go. Can't tell you how many different lakes and cities I fished today. Came to this spot where I haven't fished in years. Got 3 already. The first cast at this spot was the first snakehead of the day. This type of fishing, especially frog fishing for snakeheads, is just so visually appealing. And it's nice to fish canals like this, little canals, because if you see the layout of it, I mean, I can cover the entire body of water from side to side, walking back and forth, whereas as a big lake, they can be sitting out in the middle and you don't know it, they'll be sitting on bottom. But over here, they're kind of forced to see your lure, because even in the middle of that canal, it's only 5 or 6 feet deep, so it's going to get their attention. So you get a lot more for your money, as opposed to walking all around the lake. And there's so many more little crevices and things that they could hide in these little canals. And that's where they like to sit, in those little ambush points right along the banks. If you guys know of a different frog company or a different topwater lure that works real well for these guys, go ahead and comment below. I like the Zoom Horny toads. They're pretty cheap. They're $3.50 a pack at Walmart. And fished a couple other brands like the Rage Tails and JDs, but they seem to be more expensive and they are a little bit heavier. They do throw more water, which is nice. They throw a really nice big wake, but I do like these Horny toads because when you cast them, they don't seem to sink as fast as those heavier ones like the Rage Tails or the JDs. Oops, there's one. Oh, it's a stupid bass. Well, I shouldn't say stupid bass, but not really going for them. So if you're targeting one thing and you get in a bycatch of another, and you're wasting your frogs on them, that's why I said stupid bass. Oh, something's chasing it. Something chased it. Oh, little, real little. All right, let him go. And that was actually the last frog that I had that was whole. I only have one left that I've used before, but actually it's time to go and the bridge is right there, and that's basically where my truck is. And I gotta be at work at 6 o'clock, so perfect timing. If the only species I know. The hotter it is, the middle of the day, they just eat for some reason. I guess they're just on top, like sunbathing basically. So snakeheads can be found basically anywhere along the C14 Canal, the Hillsborough Canal, Coral Springs, Deerfield Beach, some parts of Boca. They're really prevalent in Tamarack, Sunrise, Lauderdale Hills. Those are all really good areas for them. You got to be careful though. A lot of those neighborhoods are gated and you will get kicked out. So know when to pick your battles. You know, if you're pissing someone off or someone tells you to leave, leave, or they will call the cops on you. And getting a no trespassing ticket is not worth catching a snakehead. Unless it's a world record.
You're really not supposed to be fishing on the golf course.
Okay, I'll...
But stay right there. What bothers golfers is people on the, you know...
On the green. Yeah, I know.
On the tee box. So.
Okay, thank you, sir.